Chess students, in this video, we're going to be discussing the 1-2 system. We've already covered in the first video, working our way through the opening, talking about the principles of the Russian 5 rules: center, space, develop, castle, and attack. In this video, now I'm really going to delve into helping you learn an opening system as white, where you don't have to know a lot of variations and you get to stay in control. There will be a few alterations, but primarily you will always have the same pawn structure. And the pawn structure I want you to think of as an anchor. It's going to hold you in the harbor. You know, the wind can blow, whatever your opponent can throw at you. You're going to have a nice solid setup, and you're going to be able to get through it without having to do a lot of work in the opening. Two advantages of this. The first one is, by being more comfortable in it, you're going to play better chess. When you're uncomfortable, you're already starting at a disadvantage. By being comfortable and being confident, you're going to, well, hopefully have an advantage over your opponent if you're equally ranked, because you're going to know it better than they do. You play it from the white side, but you also play it from the black side. So one of the big advantages is, as you play white, you learn how to play black because the ideas are the same because of the pawn structure. So when I call this the 1-2, so as white, since we make the first move, we can put a pawn in the sweet center. The sweet center are the 4 squares in the middle of the board. We immediately attack 2 squares, as I mentioned before, with our bishop, and 2 squares with the pawn. Typically, black plays either knight f6 or he plays the move d5. In this stem game, this game was actually played in 1926, a long time ago, but the ideas, I've literally had this opening at least a couple hundred times in just the past few years. So people are not learning from the mistakes of our, fathers, let's say. So after knight f6, knight f3, you could also play e3, but I like knight f3 better as a systemic approach because it allows us to play bishop f4 or g5 if it's correct, okay? But in the most part, we're just going to play knight f3 and let black take us and choose what we have to do while we remain in control. Okay, we've reached the crucial part of the opening. We've gotten our 1-2 pawn structure in. The name of this system, CIANO 1-2 system.